a little sync clap. I don't know why I clapped like a seal. Hi gang, I made a thing yesterday. In the update that I posted the other day to Patreon, I said that I made a nerdy thing. That was something else. That was from last week. This I just made yesterday. And anyway, so I'm making a little video about it because I'm pretty pleased with myself. I'm calling this the Pseudographic Paintbox. It's on the web right now at lemur.com/psegrapy. And it's a little tool for doing text graphics using the pseudographic or semigraphic characters in Unicode. Not all of them, because there are thousands of them, but some of the most commonly used ones. The ones that you're probably most familiar with are these guys, the old block elements from extended ASCII, and these guys too, the box drawing characters from extended ASCII. So like on an old, info file or something like that, you would see these kind of graphics in a text file, and those would have been done with the old extended ASCII characters. There's some really good ones here to look at for some inspiration. Anyway, and then some of these newer ones here, newer to Unicode, these up here, these were only added 3-4 years ago, something like that, based on some character sets from some teletext systems, mostly in Europe. We didn't really do teletext in North America. Not in a big way anyway. And they had some interesting things. These 6-pixel blocks, those are handy, but also these diagonal blocks, which are really interesting to me. And there are loads of programs out there for doing text graphics, ASCII graphics and ANSI graphics, but I couldn't find any that had easy access to these characters in them. So I whipped this up really quickly yesterday. The way that this works is you can just use your arrow keys to move this cursor around, and you can click a character to make it appear on your canvas. And there are lots to choose from here, but that's a bit cumbersome. What I really wanted to do with it was have it so that there were just keys on the keyboard that you could draw with. So Q, W, E, A, S, D, Z, X, C are mapped to certain combinations of keys. It's in the help file here, what keys are mapped to what. And let's clear the canvas. What you can do is you can go around and just block in a drawing very quickly with the space bar using full blocks. And then you can, by default, it's set to use the diagonal glyphs for corners. So like if I want to smooth out that corner, I can just cycle through some of the triangle corner glyphs that are in there, and then something like that. You can cycle forwards and backwards, and then we can smooth out that corner a little bit. Let's get rid of that guy. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Anyway, I think you get the idea of how that works. You can place blocks, you can place partials, top third, top 2/3, bottom third, bottom 2/3, and then cycle through some right side glyphs and some left side glyphs and connect these things all together in fun and interesting ways. That's not what I wanted there. I'm just kind of playing around right now. Whoops. There we go. Where'd it go? There, put a little triangle on there, a little triangle on there. And then the 6 old glyphs are in there too. You have to toggle. You can see we're in diagonals mode right now. So if you hit tab, it'll switch to pixels mode. So that way when you go to put corners in, it'll cycle through the 6 old glyphs instead. Like that. And what's the other thing? So right now these keys are mapped to doing graphics characters, but if you hit another key, you can just type text in there as well if you want. And then once you've created a graphic, you can just hit copy to clipboard and paste it into a text file. And you can import stuff too by copy and paste. Like actually, these are actually text. Let's see if I can grab a chunk. And drop it in here. Oh, it worked, yeah. So you can copy and paste text graphics from web pages or text files or whatever, and drop them in here, and then go on and edit them. Like that. Anyway, there we go. That's the thing I made. Maybe I'll do a time lapse of me making a picture with it. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, there it is.